Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the We All Juggle Knives channel. Today I have a book recommendation for you, The Whittling Handbook by Peter Benson. Yeah, now this is only about $10 on Amazon, and even less expensive if you get the Kindle version, so I will include the links for that. So you see those scrap pieces of wood over there, those are just pieces of wood I have left over from knife reviews, and through the magic of whittling and wood carving, I'm going to make them into useful items, recycle them, so to speak. You also see my Swiss Army knife there and the utility knife. I mainly use those for the woodwork, as well as the saw and the reamer on that Swiss Army knife. Right, so I'll include links to all kind of useful stuff. The book itself, so what does this include? Well, you see the eating utensils, the dog head cane, the garden gnome, right, the chain. You can carve your own eating utensils in the field. If you have a knife, you can carve a spoon, you can carve a fork. You see that's his wooden knife. That's like a jam spreader. Or you can cut soft things like eggs or pancakes. Of course, if you made that in the field, you already had a knife. But, you know, you can make another knife for your like little raccoon that's like your only friend out there. Yeah, he shows you how to make like different animals, like paperweights, as well as different figures there. The pumpkin, that's a back scratcher. The garden gnome. He also shows you how to make the chain. Now that requires a drill. You know, either a power drill or a hand drill. But that's pretty cool. So this book has a section on equipment, basic techniques, and then a number of projects from basic to advanced. What have I made? This is my latest project, which I have completed, and we're going to call this a letter opener. Yes. The letter opener of vengeance. No, just kidding. No, it's a letter opener. A nice, peaceful, non-stabby letter opener. I have also painted it. I put a paracord grip on it because, you know, those letters can be tough. You need a good grip. And it didn't take long to make this. But this is not from the book itself. I mean, they have like the breakfast knife. But like I said, the book includes basic techniques. Look, once you have basic techniques, you can make whatever you want. You can make a spear. You can make a boomerang if you know the right dimensions to make it. You could make a boomerang. You could make a hunting, what they call a rabbit stick, like a hunting stick, right? Native indigenous war club. So if you buy the Whittling book, is it going to make you automatically able to produce items? You know, the most important factor for learning whittling and wood carving is the number of hours that you practice. That's just the number of hours you put into it. And the biggest factor for that is just your own level of motivation, self-motivation. How interested are you in it? You know, that's one thing that a book cannot provide. Here's some footage of the letter opener before I painted it and before I put the paracord grip on. Now you see that sandpaper in the background. Once you carve out your basic item, hitting it with sandpaper can make it look a lot nicer, a lot smoother. Right, what's the difference between an artistic object and just like a pointy shank? Well, it's the fit and finish, essentially. It's, you know, how artistic does it look? Does it look like it's only for a purpose, or would it make a nice gift? That sort of thing. Here are some other useful materials, especially if you're getting into this hobby. We've got the acrylic black paint that I use and the varnish. Now the varnish will help seal your work. It'll prevent moisture from getting in there. It'll prevent it from rotting and so forth. Now I bought those in my local area, but I will find the links to them on Amazon. The paracord in bulk, that big roll, oh my god, that thing is so useful. Even if you don't need to make grips or anything, 1,001 uses for paracord. If you keep running out, consider buying a bulk roll like that. I found that on Amazon. Paracord Planet sells on Amazon. I'll include that link. I think they have 3 different sizes of the bulk paracord roll. Just very useful for anyone into preparedness. That lighter is just what I use to burn the ends of the paracord. And that multi-cut tool, I've done a whole review of that cutting multi-tool, but I just use it to cut the ends of the paracord. It cuts them even cleaner than my Victorinox scissors. I'll include a link to that video. Back to the letter opener of Infinite Justice. You know, what I like about whittling is that, for one, it's basically free. I mean, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on it, you really can just you can whittle with a utility knife if you want, like a $5 utility knife and just pieces of wood you find in the forest. All right, so it's essentially free, right? And, you know, you can make gifts, you can make useful items. It's also just very relaxing to just sit there. I do it outside so I can get my vitamin D, get some sunlight. You can make cool items, such as the letter opener of Friendly Piercing. All right, so I'll include links to get you started, and I do have a whittling playlist you can check out. Hope you enjoyed the video. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.